Alright, we're back, and I've taken care of off-camera stuff with Tim. I went ahead and killed enough enemies outside of Maria Village in order to learn all of his abilities with associated mediums that we have. So Order gives First Aid and Turn Undead. First Aid heals everybody at 24 FP, not for 24 FP. This is the way the skills in this game work. Quite nice. Turn Undead instantly destroys an undead. And the Elemental Guardians, of course, just have a single and group attack associated with them. The group attacks do require 50 FP and are okay. His single attacks come in handy enough for now. So actually what I want to do is, for the time being, just have either Tim or Lilka in the party, because they're both squishy, and you kind of want to have one to back up the other, depending on which one you're not using. So basically, whichever one is in the front line, give Order to, because that boosts both defense and sorcery. And I forgot to equip Brad's hard gear we found in Basker Village on camera, just a defense boost. Nothing big. But since the next dungeon is very Tim-centric, good to have him in the active party. And the hidden trial arena is at the southern end of the forest, like Colette told us. Booyah, first try. Not like this is a second take or anything either. Here we go. Yeah, new dungeon theme. Here's the entrance. This is as far as I'm able to guide you. This is the Temple of the Guardians. So this is the trial arena for testing the pillar. And the chosen candidate is... In the back of the temple is a hall called the Wall. The knights protecting the candidate can go that far. But on the other side of the wall, it's just me alone, right? Everyone has times when they're all alone. Just because it's someone you really like doesn't mean you can be together all the time. Even if it's really hard, you'll just want to get through it, okay? You're a guy. You should be more upbeat. I don't know what this test is, but think of it as something positive that gets you ahead. Right? Yes, you're right. If your energy level is up for it, you can do anything. It's almost like magic. Don't worry, we'll protect you. It's something I choose to do, so I can't be glum about it. Thank you very much. I'm fine now. Don't worry about me. I'm off now. Is it okay? They're leaving. I heard it's a dangerous place. Maybe I'll never see them again. I'm so spaced. Is it alright for me to stand up? There's no excuse, really. Is there something I should be saying now? Something that'll make them like me? I remember seeing that in a book. I'm just not sure anymore. And the text was answering automatically, so I had to speak that quickly. Wait! There's a field of flowers nearby. It's a beautiful field of flowers no one knows about. What am I talking about? I'd like to go there. When we get back, I'd like you to show me the flowers. Yes, then I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting right here for you to come back. Yeah, well, Tim is put in lead by default, which is good because coming here, we get this guy. I've been waiting, so you're the heir. You know, you can get your soul to communicate with the sleeping old ruler guardians. Who are you? Oh, that's right. You all find it inconvenient when there's no clear name for an existent being. It's Puka! It's Puka's Puka! What? What? I don't understand. Among the various sub-spirits, Puka is special. The sense of self is weak. I can't explain it well. In other words, Puka is Puka. And at the same time, there's something else? Do you understand? In other words, it's that, right? I'm sorry, I didn't understand it at all. I've heard of the sub-spirit Puka. Because the sense of self is weak, by taking on other information matrices, one can copy other forms. That's it! That's exactly what I was trying to say! That one is none other than Puka. I'm Tim, but why was the sub-spirit waiting for me? Puka's role is to guide you under the Guardian's direction. Come with us, Tim. The Guardians want you before it's too late. When Puka's power is needed, you square to call him. For places you can't get to, Puka can search it for you. I might be in the way, but please let me fight too. Last night I heard from the village chief that I'm a Zoa priest, just like my mother. By defeating monsters, I'm able to extract power from the medium I'm equipped with. This is the only time in the game it really explains how to learn new abilities for him. I want to pass the trial. I want to be strong too. So please, give me a chance. Well, Puka is Tim's first tool. He's basically the handpan of this game. But you have free control over him. To hit switches and collect treasure chests, just push square to recall him. or press cross to activate something. But one thing that comes in handy is if you're trying to reach something that's slightly out of reach, go for it from a diagonal angle. You can usually reach it without having to move. So we got, of course, got our tutorial room here. And there are 3 new enemy types in here. One is weak to fire, one weak to wind, one weak to light. I will fight them if we run into them. So I'll take battles, at least for a little bit. However, the encounter rate in here is pretty low. So we'll see. Oh, I say that and we get one. This game really, really knows when you're tempting fate. Okay, fairy lights. These are the ones that are weak to light. So, oh, that's right. When I was doing off-camera stuff, I just turned auto battle on and had Tim regularly attack the enemies outside of Mariabool just to speed things up a little bit. I forgot to turn it back off. But anyway, we'll just hit these guys with regular attacks. They've only got about 170 HP. We don't have any. Oh, they're weak to darkness. My bad. But we don't have light or darkness. And Raise Ember. Question is, not too bad. Of course, Tim's magic defense is high. Let's go ahead and show his first aid if he gets the act before Brad. Yep. Having that heal all early on is very handy. But it's really depends on if you want to have Tim or Lilka be your main mage throughout the game. Lilka does get higher HP, and it's the fastest. Those are her benefits. Alright, let's head this way. So we will get back around to those treasure chests in a moment. We actually want to come this way first, as this will lead us to a dead end with more treasure. I can actually talk like I know where I'm going, because I did this dungeon once already. That's actually why I didn't want to do a practice run of the whole game before recording, simply because I like running into things without remembering exactly what they were for so long. But Heartleaf, so another status protection that will protect against Downhearted, which prevents force points from rising, if I remember correctly. Status ailments are a bit more annoying in this than they are in the first game, but for the most part, you're not going to be dealing with them a whole lot, outside of specific enemies or bosses. And even then, the best way to protect against them is prevention accessories, rather than using personal skills. Okay, I can probably get by dashing. If you're holding cross when the little cutscene ends, you'll dash. Let's try a diagonal approach. Yeah, this is probably the hardest aspect of this dungeon, is just hitting these switches and running in time. There we go. That way he moved along with the platforms that was receding. And of course we definitely want to get these. Also use Puka. Of course, with Puka in tow, we can now go get the last treasures in Golgotha Prison. Won't be able to do it right away, but I will do so when we take care of another optional Guardian dungeon shortly after this one. A couple episodes down the line. Now, you'd think these were signs that you could read. Nope, just decoration. Oh, we'll take it. Oh, 3 of these guys, eh? Well, let's take out the fairy lights, because they do have the AoE. The last enemy type in here is called Rafflesia, and that is the one weak to fire. The Squirm caterpillar enemy is the one weak to wind. And right now, Tim and Lilka's sorcery stats are about on par with each other, especially if you give Sturdark or Ordayuk to either one. And again, Ordayuk also has a defense boost. Well, thanks for doubling up on the AoEs. No, we'll just keep our HP topped off then. The only downside is you can't use these spells outside of battle. Oh, I will gladly take those. Revived fruits are a very rare and precious commodity, and pretty good for money if you're in a pinch. We're already past that point in the game. Alright, another puzzle room where we have to dash quickly. This time there are 2 platforms to get by, so even though you're obscured by the camera, this is the best way to start off, because we need to get up and across here. Excellent. And same thing with here. See if we can't. Let's get that, and hold right and run against the wall. Easy peasy. Alright, keep an eye out for another door in here, leading to more treasure. Yep, it's along the south wall. For a couple mini carrots. Now, if you must use a mini carrot in battle, the best way to do so is with Lilka's Mystic. That way everyone gets the boost and she gets her FP back. I feel like I've been pierced. It feels as if all the wills here on the grounds are gathering. Do you feel it? Those are the vibrations of the Guardians. Their wills turn into the vibrations, searching for powerful shapes. This is one of the trials, too. Bad senses can't feel the hostility of these vibrations. But watch out! They're testing us! And we're being tested for the boss fight! Compound Plant Monster, Reguleus'ions. This guy is a bit of a joke. He's weak to fire, so we're going to bring Lilka in. Now, you could say, well, get Ashley to Force Level 4, turn into Night Blazer, use his Hot Fencer, which is fire-based. Not even going to last that long. So we'll just bring out the heavy guns. Yeah, see, Brad needs a single attack to block on. Yeah, both our sorcerers are going to deal out 1,000 damage per fire cast. And suddenly Brad is faster than Tim. But this guy has 5,000 HP, gives 2,000 experience, not worth using a lucky card on. I'll reiterate, only use a lucky card, 1, if you have one, and 2, if the enemy has multiple parts, and of course you destroy the multiple parts. Let's go ahead and just stay healed. And I forgot to refill Brad's ammo. That's okay. Just in the meantime, most of our heavy damage is going to come from our spellcasters. I'm also assuming that last attack probably would have inflicted sleep if I was unlucky. It might have just been pure damage. Hard to say. A wormy weed extract. Pizen. Well, on the plus side, that is actually not a big deal. Let's see. Lilka, do you even have a spell that's... No, do not. Nope, in this case, we got plenty of antidotes. Yeah, this guy will be dead this round, most likely, anyhow. Yep. My flower-shaped head! Close your legs! Yep, only 2,000 experience. No multiple parts, not worth it.